Assalamualaikum to Madam Zuria and fellow classmates. My name is Yasmin Fikriyah.
My name is Nur Batrisha binti Haizat.
My name is Siti Akila.
Hello, my name is Muhammad Arifuddin bin Muhammad Helmi.
My name is Muhammad Arifuddin bin Auzi.
My name is Muhammad Syahid Amani bin Khalid.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Muhammad Wakim from AP 229 4F.
Today, we would like to present to you our project refurbishment that was called Bright Student Center.
Okay, for this project refurbishment building called Bright Student Center. Okay, this is building made for use of student operating 24 hours. The refurbishment of this building take advantage for interior and exterior space. Okay, for the function of the building is changed due to achieve the objective of refurbishment project, that is to provide 24 hours work space for student and also as initiative to generate income to UiTM. The space that proposed in this new building is a meeting room, private study place, outdoor study area, mini library space, PC room, playroom, cafeteria space, train station and gazebo. The method involved for this project is adaptation. The target market for this Bright Student Center is student ITM staff and public. The location of the building located at UiTM Shah Alam, Selangor. Okay, for this location is strategic because there is a lot of facility around the building that can be useful to the visitor. Okay, the location of the building complete with the access road.
Industrial style or industrial chic refers to an aesthetic trend in interior design that makes clues from old factories and industrial spaces that in recent years have been converted to lofts and other living space. We take the concept of industrial color, which is brown and grey, and we paint and use building material with the same color to comply with the concept. For reference of the refurbishment project, we chose two buildings, which is Pertubuhan Arkitek Malaysia, also known as PAM, and Leeds University. PAM is located at Bangsa and have a GBI Platinum certified and is one of the famous building of green building in Malaysia. Our refurbishment is use some of the GBI concept of the building. For instance, open space of the building which lead to natural ventilation and natural lighting to the space. Another case study that we use is Leeds University, which we only focus on their open space library. Can refer to this photo. We built the outdoor study area at the front of the building to give students fresh air while they are doing their project or study their course.
So this is the SWOT analysis for this project. First, for the strength, it has so many partitions which creates more spaces. Next, it has a lot of opening. And next, the canteen is spread far from the classroom and other spaces. And lastly, the Tasca is far from the crowded places. Second, for the weakness, there is traffic jam during peak hour around this area. Next, unusable playground. Third, insufficient parking space. And lastly, higher temperature than usual. For the opportunity, the number of the students is increasing, the existence of the building itself, and has so many facilities around this building. Last but not least, for the threat, the building is located at dangerous area which exposed to wild animals and air pollution.
For the proposed plan, demolition work and new work was carried out on the ground floor and first floor. As you can see at ground floor, most new work are more than demolition work. The blue line on the plan indicates demolition work, while the red line on the plan is new work. Demolition work is done to remove the wall to enlarge a space. For example, in the mini library section, after demolishing the wall, the mini library become large. For new work, mostly window and door installation. Okay, for the first floor, The plan shows that demolition work is only carried out in private study room 1, 2 and 3. In contrast to the ground floor, new work on the first floor has walls made to add room. In new work, there are also window and door as in this plan.
So next is the bubble diagram for student center. This is the bubble diagram for ground floor. There's the outdoor study area, gazebo, mini library, cafe, print station, cyber cafe, post office, game room and parking area. For the first floor, the bubble diagram is private study room 1, private study room 2, private study room 3, private study room 4, private study room 5 and meeting room. So next is the perspective view for Tadika and our proposed project, which is student center. Firstly is the existing perspective for Tadika. As you can see here, this is the building for Tadika and beside it is the playground. So next we move to the new perspective for student center. As you can see here, this is the building for student center. The roof have changed and there is shading at the top of column, and there are more parking area, and this is the outdoor student area.
Okay, I'm gonna presenting all drawing in our poster. So there are 3 parts that consists 8 different drawing. For the first part is section part, second floor plan part, third is elevation. Okay, in the section part there are two drawing that were section XX and section YY. In the section part we are more focusing on hatch and foundation. Okay, as you can see here, this is hatch in the wall. Okay, below the ground level there are 2 types of foundation. There are 2 type foundation were used. For the small foundation were used for supporting the column for the building, while the big foundation is to supporting the column for the foyer. Let's move to the next part. Floor plan. There are 2 drawings. First is ground floor and first floor plan. First floor. In the ground floor, in the north side, there are 3 rooms. First is cyber cafe, print station, and post office. On the south side, there are cafe were provided. On the southwest side, there are mini library. In the large area, we are providing 9 bench for students. Okay. In the first floor, we are providing 5 different private study room, 2 bathroom, and 2 large meeting room. In the elevation, as you can see here, this is aluminium horizontal louver. The function of the aluminium horizontal louver is to prevent from rainwater, wind with dust, and to protect the direct sunlight in the large area. Okay, in the rear elevation, as you can see here, this is we are providing 6 gazebo, 2 in the rear and the other 4 is in the front. Okay, in the left elevation, so here is, as you can see, the foyer. The degree for the foyer is 4 degree. Last, right elevation. On the right elevation, as you can see here, this is gutter and down pipe. The function of gutter is to catch rainwater and directly send the water to the foundation. Okay, that's all for me. Thank you.
Next, we would like to show to you our project 3D exterior and interior perspective based on our design concept. For the exterior, this is the exterior of the building, and this is the foyer that include outdoor study area as you can see here. As for the interior, this is the post office that will make it easier for students to pick up their package, and this is the cafe where students can take a break after study. Then this is the game room for students to release their stress, and printing room for print their assignment. It also includes meeting room and private study room for students to have more privacy for their discussion. And lastly, this is the mini library to find reference, and it also includes private space for students that want to have self-study. So that's all from us. Thank you.